Alright everyone, it's time for yet another wonderful MRE meal. Today we've got something, I'm not looking forward to this quite as much, but I wanted to save what I think will be the best for last. This is, and let me turn autofocus on so I do not forget, Menu 3, chicken, noodles, and vegetables in sauce. Poulet, nuits, et légumes in sauce. Government property, you're not supposed to resell them commercially, not that that really stops anyone. This is probably going to be pretty good, and I've actually, instead of using the normal heating element, the MRE heaters, which I don't know, I'm not even going to bother with them anymore. I'll save them literally for a rainy day. I'm going to use some hot water here. It's not scalding hot, but it'll be fine. I'm going to dive into it this way. Alrighty, got all of our various components, and by the way, I'm going to be drinking some sweet cherry, and this actually is from an Australian ration. I want to rotate things out a little bit. I was in the mood for, cherry juice. You got your crackers, standard. Accessory pack, looks like there's a little bit more in that than usual. I'll have to look into that. Accessory pack. This is your beverage bag, which is hilarious. The heater, which again, these work so seldom in the normal way, that what I'm going to do is I'll double them up and put them under like a little layer of tinfoil to cook things like in a power outage or something, do something like that. And you've got hot sauce, aged cayenne. Cheese spread, oh thank goodness, not peanut butter this time. I really want to try this. Beverage base, lemon lime. I'm glad that I decided to go with the cherry. I'm not a big lemon lime fan. Kippered beef snack. Chunked and formed smoke flavoring added. Wait, it's so it's like a piece of jerky. Weird stuff. This is excessive. I don't see exactly why they have to use so much wrapping. Nut raisin mix. That's good enough. The bullshit I don't need. Toffee rolls. Oh yeah, these are actually Tootsie Rolls. But for some reason they say toffee rolls. It's not really a toffee. It's just chocolate chip. And then here's the entree. Always give it a once over. Make sure there's no pinholes or leaking or anything like that. And this is just going to go in the hot water, more or less. Push it down there. There we go. Yeah, it doesn't need to be all the way in. Should use a wider, flatter pan. First, we're going to mix up this cherry drink, though, and I'm wondering, yeah, this is easy open. Wonderful. Yeah, I got into the, got to thinking I wanted some cherry. Yeah. It's like, wonderful. And now it looks more like a vampire drink at this point, but wonderful. Now I'm wondering, because this is a few years old, how long it'll take to stir up, but I wanted to use more water, probably, than technically you need. Because usually those are very sweet and very strong. But yeah, I was thinking to myself, it's like summertime, it gets hot, you just want to drink cherry, and I've got terrible cabin fever and barely wait. So, it's like a picnic and shit. I really want to try this kippered beef snack because I have a feeling it's either going to be really good or it's going to be really atrocious. So let's see. Oh, it's double wrapped too. What the fuck? Bulls. What the hell does that say? U.S. inspected and passed by Department of Agriculture. I'm sure that they'd check each little piece of beef. That'd be funny. Let's see. So you can see if it'll focus. Come on. You know you want to. There we go. Oh, yeah, it's like Jack Link's. Only a little bit better. Yeah, that's probably not bad. Not bad at all. Put this out of the way with the toffee roll. I'll open this up, see if there's any interesting shit in it. Sometimes you get some weird shit. Coffee. Keep that. Iodized salt. Non-dairy creamer, sugar, moist towelette. Of course, other stuff. I love these matches, by the way. They really do work in damp climates very well. Let me see what it says there. It's pretty good. Yeah, because it gets kind of muggy around here, especially in the warmer months. So we're going to have some cheese and crackers and some raisins and shit while that cooks. I managed to get the water to the point where it's hot, but it's not so hot that you can't at least dip your finger in it a little. That's sort of the temperature I want the food. You have nuts and raisins. What kind of nuts is it again? Is it just, well, I know it's mostly peanuts. Walnuts, almonds, filberts, casein, alcohol, There's alcohol and corn protein in your nuts if you're in the military. See? Yum. It is what it is. Again, now, crackers and cheese spread, beef jerky, nuts and raisins. You definitely need your drinks for this meal. Let's see. Jesus Christ. Bon appetit. Pretty good cherry juice. I like drinking cherry things. Alright, now you're supposed to knead the cheese spread a little bit around, because if you don't, and just a second actually. This might create a little more background noise of the vehicle going by. You gotta knead it a little, otherwise you can get some little clumpy bits in it, I know, which can be a problem. And usually this says tear here, but it never actually is easy tear. I don't know exactly why they designed it that way. And anyway, you'd barely be able to squeeze any out if you tear it exactly where they're suggesting. So you can see. I could put the meat on it too, actually. Come to think of it. And then be like one of those little sausage meals. I've actually got one of those little summer sausage things. Nice hiss, by the way. An ode to Steve, by the way, who is not dead. People were asking me about it. It was just he had to wait for his new video. Oh, well, that one's sort of came. Jesus Christ. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, wonderful. Now, I got about as much as I could. Yum, nice dry cracker. All it smells very vaguely of bleach. It's probably getting close to ready. Fake cheese. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Looks like what's inside of Lena Dunham. I'm sure this tastes better though. No offense. Yeah, this is definitely a thirsty meal. Of course, we got spoon clank MRE style. Maybe not quite as fulfilling, but yeah. I like these real cheap fake cheese sort of things. Even though they're terrible for you, eat them too often, gunk you right up. The flavor is pretty good. They gotta put addictive chemicals in them or something. Huh. I came prepared. Of course. When you're in the military, when you're a GI, when you're government issue, they can do all sorts of experiments on you. I'm wondering if they ever like drug the MREs or something. Like people in Silicon Valley are addicted now to microdosing LSD. I wonder, in the military, do they sometimes maybe microdose the soldiers with PCP or amphetamines or something? Probably do. Yeah. Check the temp. Chicken, egg noodles, and vegetables. Oh, it's getting close. Give it another minute, I guess. Scrumptious. Yum. Sausage and cheese combo there. Yeah. Yeah, it actually improves the flavor. Look into my vortex. Alright. It's gotta be fine by now. Move this out of the way. Oh yeah, it's just the chair packet. Yeah, it's definitely got. Yeah, it's warm enough. Okay. Now we're gonna cut it open. Hold up a moment. Let's see what we got here. Oh, doesn't smell bad actually. I'm not a huge chicken fan. Like, chicken is arguably my least favorite meat. It doesn't look horrendously appetizing, but, you know, it's probably, the flavor's probably better. You'd probably put it on your crackers a bit too, like, you know, chicken noodle. Sort of, oh, come on, there we go. Sort of makes sense. Thinking of maybe actually doing that. Let's see. Yeah, I've got a little cherry on it. It's not bad, but it's very bland. That's extremely bland. Where's that? So I think it's hot sauce. I hate cayenne generally, but I'm gonna put just a little bit. It says tear at the corner, but if you do that again, you're never gonna get any out. So I'll put just a little bit of that. We're not gonna need a whole lot. That'll probably improve it. I'm thinking though, probably would go pretty well with the crackers, but then what do you put the cheese on? The nuts? You want some spicy raisin Tabasco? So now it's probably a little bit better. Yeah, marginally, I guess. This, I can't imagine that this is one of the sought-after meals. It's like stored preserved chicken. It's never going to be that good. I mean, I'm going to eat it. And I'm hungry as fuck. Didn't really eat that much for, what did I eat for breakfast? Maybe I didn't. I know I lose track sometimes. I can't help it. Gonna mix up the, come on, chicken with this. Oh, it's gonna break. Oh no. More nuts and raisins. Now I'm thinking, let's see. Jesus Christ. I'd give this like a, as an entree at least. Like the rest of the stuff's fine. I'd give it a 3 out of 10. It's definitely more moist, I'd say, than like certainly like the veggie burger that I had there that with the wheat snack bread. Oh my god, was like almost impossible. This that was better flavor wise. This is better moisture wise. In fact, this is more moist than the ratatouille or the vegetable lasagna. I mean, again, it's all right. It's like egg noodles and shit. Not a big fan. Tastes a little bit like if you took ramen and put some unseasoned chicken in there with a few pieces of carrot or onion or whatever the fuck they put in it. I think the cherry drink might be the best part of the meal, which is not a huge surprise, but I don't know, the cheese spread's good. It's just, you know, it's basically, it's just liquefied American cheese spread. I mean, it's not even cheese, really. What's it made out of? Let me see. What's, does it even have, it probably doesn't even have the ingredients. Cheddar cheese, supposedly. Pasteurized milk, salt, cheese cultures, and enzymes. I find it very hard to believe that it's actually cheddar, cheese in it. Butter, water, sodium, then all the chemicals and stuff. I don't know. Cheddar is not supposed to be a liquid though, or a paste. It's supposed to be kind of semi-solid. I don't know exactly how. Do they just like whip it up after it's done, and they turn it sort of into a paste? Who knows and who cares? They do have a lot of chicken in it, though. I will give them credit. They're not skimpy with the meat content. The chunks of chicken in here are actually enormous. You can definitely tell it's carrot. You can see it. I'm wondering, the green stuff, I guess, is celery. And all done. It was ironically slightly better than I expected, though. I expected to hate it again because I'm not really a chicken eater. Now, the cherry stuff from the Australian CRM is good. The cheese spreads, cheese spread. The nut raisin, I mean, you can't go wrong with a nut raisin mix. It can be kind of hard. I've actually got a waste paper basket under the desk. Funny to take the hot sauce, put it all over the cracker. Again, I'm really not a fan of Tabasco. I mean, cayenne. This one's more sour than hot. That's actually better than like you would get generally in a store. So yeah, not a terribly great meal, but it's not terrible either. By the way, I've got Jared Holt on my shirt here at the moment, or Herod Jolt, actually, it's his twin. For alleged reasons. Earlier, sparring with him on Twitter actually got him to remove a tweet, I think. He indicated that, Right Wing Watch is not actually a Soros asset. And by the way, you're an anti-Semite if you say that. And I blew him out of the water because People for the American Way run Right Wing Watch, and they list publicly one of their major donors is indeed George Soros through the Open Society Foundation. So yeah, they don't get money from him at all. They're like a non-profit and shit. They're like totally non-partisan and things like that. Bullshit. Everyone fucking knows it's bullshit. And then I posted that archive. Actually, I like doing that. It's just yanking his chain. And he's at no actual hazard of like losing his job and livelihood, unlike the people that he dog whistles censorship towards. So it's really funny. He said halted with regards to Loomer getting kicked out of CPAC. And then he sort of went back on it and said, well, I'm just sort of joking. It's like, no censorship dog whistle, dude. Now, by the way, are filberts hazelnuts? What is a filbert? Somebody fucking tell me. I don't know what the fuck they are. I'm assuming like that looks like a hazelnut here, I guess. Or something. That's a hazelnut, isn't it? I love hazelnuts. Those and almonds are my favorite. There's never enough almond in these. It's always like half peanut and raisin. Everything else is sort of squished out. But yeah, good meal. Filling. Generous with the chicken. Much more moist than most of the MREs. That being said, flavor-wise, if you don't get the hot sauce in your pack, then you'd be crying. That's about all. Peace out.